finally, Emily, there are more scare campaigns around Donald Trump because there haven't been enough of those. The new attack line is that Donald Trump could cancel elections. Joe Walsh, who's a former Illinois Republican congressman who ran for president in 2020, went on MSNBC to say this about the president.
I think, Michael, the biggest failure of all of us during this Trump era has been the failure of imagination. We have not imagined how bad and how low he'd go. He tried to overthrow an American election 4 years ago. I have no doubt that he could try to stop the midterm elections. If he's physically able, he may try to run again in 28. This is really scary.
It is scary, Eugene.
I mean, I think some of us need to come back down to reality. We need to use our imagination more about what Trump could possibly do. It's not a very strong case.
Well, and it's actually dangerous for the left to start making that argument because there is a serious effort on the American right. It's very small right now and it shouldn't be overstated. But at places like CPAC, there are legitimately arguments being made that Donald Trump should run for a third term, not that he should just appoint himself to a third term. And I don't particularly agree with this. I'm happy to hear the argument out, but there are people who want that. The problem for the left is that if they say he's just being dictator and he's just going to appoint himself and cancel elections, they're going to numb people by overshooting it. If there's a legitimate argument to be made about Donald Trump saying the Constitution should be amended to allow him to run for a third term, so it's not helpful at all, and it's just what Joe Walsh has been doing, sadly, for the better part of the last decade.